Okay, so there was actually a ton of new events and everything just announced. Very, very interesting. So, I mean, obviously, this tell us that whatever the part 2 LR is going to be is actually going to be revealed in about an hour. So, of course, I will be covering that in about an hour. But there's all these events and stuff like that that are just like shown to us right now. So, very, very interesting. Let's go ahead and, no, in fact, let me real quick wanted to make it sweet so I can get some input just for the end of the video here about this event specifically, because it seems like this is okay. Let's hop right into it, right? So, a challenge event that brings new combat experience is coming soon. Very, very interesting. So, the new challenge event, intensifying fights, will soon be available. Titles can be obtained by completing missions. Plus, Dragon Stones are also available as mission rewards. Get prepared against the intense foes. For the intense foes against formidable, intense fights against formidable foes. Really interesting. I wonder how is the how is like the red zone is like, how is this one announced here? In series, it doesn't mention. Okay, good. Another event. Let's go to worldwide celebration time, right? I don't know, like 15 or so. Like worldwide celebration time. Let's see. What is the this anniversary? Well, even anniversary. Like, what does the Sin Shanard event say specifically? Just so we can get a good idea, because usually how things are worded, they're worded very similarly. A unique title. Yeah, see, because this one has a unique title. So I don't know how difficult this could be, because a lot of times difficulty in the event is kind of based around how that like we could see like how that text is like, oh, if it was exactly like this in the Shenron event, right? It'd be a little different, but that's not a thing. I keep clicking the wrong thing back. So I mean, yeah, what about the red zone, the Dismal Future red zone here? Was this the announcement here? No, new stage. So I went a little too far. Let me try and find that Dismal Future red zone. Scale. What's Kale doing here, man? Can I find it? Hello? No? Okay. I guess not. Coming soon. Again, no, this is, we didn't really get a hint for the red zone. Okay. What about this? No. Okay, but anyways, I'm hoping that this is actually going to be a difficult stage. Yeah, see, because these have unique titles and support memories. I'm not sure how difficult this is going to be. I'm going to hope that it's some difficult stage here, but we'll see. This is interesting. It could very well just be just like the Android 21 fight, but I don't know, man. I mean, we have Frieza, Kid Buu, Jiren, Zamasu, Beerus. It's obviously going to be against like the main enemies of Dragon Ball. So again, I can see against Frieza, Cell, Kid Buu, Beerus. We have probably like maybe even a hit fight could be interesting. We could see a fight again. We see that against Zamasu right there. We can see a fight against, we see full power Jiren. Broly maybe could get a stage. We could see a fight against Cell Max could be potentially into that. It's like 9 fights so far. Maybe they even add a OG Dragon Ball and we get one Junior as a fight. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, a lot of these different enemies across Dragon Ball would be pretty nice. At least just new events. Hopefully this ends up being actually difficult in my opinion. But it is nice that they're actually pushing out difficult contents for these celebrations, right? Instead of just giving us almost nothing. Like, at least these new events are kind of cool, right? Now, very interesting. Guess what? Limited high time difficulty events related to Stage 4 versus Fusion Android 13 are coming for the Red Zone. And then starting from the 12th, the number of times you can attempt Stage 4 versus Fusion Android 13 will not be limited. Now, Android 13 is not really a difficult mission, but, well, a difficult stage anymore. I mean, Android 13, that stage doesn't even hit. I think he hits for like right under like 1,000,000 damage. But at this point, there's characters who could eat that damage for like double digits. So it'll be really interesting to see what the missions exactly are. I assume the missions won't be too bad for most, like, you know, like long time players, right? Especially if you've been playing, you know, since the 7th anniversary range. Where's the movie edition right here? But maybe because he's like double tech, so like, you know, tech god Goku destroys this. Yeah, 300k normals, 900k super. Um, Unless they like somehow like buff this character, which would be crazy. There's no way that they're gonna do that though. I don't think this is gonna be too hard, especially with unlimited attempts. But it's just nice getting these extra missions. You're gonna get extra tickets for the red zone, I'm assuming. Like, you know, the red zone banner that we have for this. I don't know if it's like in here. They don't tell us about the red zone banner specifically. I guess 13 doesn't nullify dodge, right, which is interesting, but I don't think this is gonna be too bad. Tech God Goku will cook. Well, I guess if he's part of the missions, maybe he's not part of the missions, but if it's like a movie boss's mission, like, I'm not really worried about that whatsoever. So that's cool. That's cool. And this basically confirms that the LR, by the way, is like the Super Saiyan Goku, Vegeta, and Trunks from the Android 13 movie. Same with the global hints, right? Which makes a lot of sense, right? A lot of us were saying, let me actually bring up the global hint, that this would end up being, you know, like this right here would end up being the Android 13 movie. It just makes a lot of sense, because a lot of the promotional material for like the Android 13 movie has like, you know, Vegeta, Goku, and Trunks right here. Then it's just something that people have been talking about for a while, and I think that, you know, with the 13th anniversary of Heroes being that Goku, Vegeta, Trunks, that makes a lot of sense. So we'll see how it looks like in an hour. At this point now from the recording, I will put this up right away. There's a new support memory boost being added to this stage. We don't know what support memory is going to be. I mean, we could take a look at the existing support memory. Where is it at? Support memory. Right here. Perfect. Like the movies kind of version of this is all the way down here, actually, the movie. There's nothing related to 13 here, is there? Not at all. I mean, it could only be very few. It could be, actually, this one even on JP already did Awaken, did it not? So it's not even gonna be that cooler one specifically, right? Let's see. I gotta go back here. So this one's Awakened. This one hasn't. So it's this. Maybe it's this one, the Spirly one. It could be the Gohan's Heart one, I guess, if they're going with the movies kind of theme about it. Maybe they're adding a new support memory in a story or something, but we didn't really get any hints for like a new support memory being added. I wonder what it's gonna be specifically. It could be interesting. I mean, it'd be crazy if they awaken this Kakarot one. This one right here, where is it? This, if they awaken this and make it like 15% movie heroes, I mean, they could do that actually, huh? That could be it. Maybe it's this one, and this would fit the new LR because they get the extra key. Ooh, that could be interesting. This with an awakening could really help that team. Interesting. Majin Power is coming to the global extreme super battle stages. Cool. And that's it. There's nothing in JP yet. It'll probably be announced in like the hour when all the news and stuff comes up. But Global got these hints first. So yeah, I mean, let me see. What are people thinking if I got any responses? There you go. And you get more phase 2 fights. Variety of card content, long event, super class enemies. Being able to debuff our seal. No more AoEs. No AoEs. It seems like it's gonna be, well, I mean, I guess, like, what kind of super class enemies would it be? Again, it's not super class. Jiren is like the only super class. Jiren and Beerus, Jiren and Beerus super class enemies that'll be a part of this. That's good. AGL boss. Well, these are against the Android 13 mission. Come on, silly, come on. No AoE. It seems like people don't want AoEs at all. Hard content. I don't expect that. I mean, you can tell from the event it's gonna be the enemies that Goku fight, I'm assuming. But maybe it's like, maybe we get enemies that's like, you know, Super Saiyan Goku, Super Saiyan Blue Goku. I guess Kaioken Goku, UI Goku. What if that's a thing? Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, right? Extreme class bosses with AoEs and 7-digit super attacks. I mean, it's so weird saying a new combat experience. Like, that hasn't been said before, so I wonder if it's just gonna be just an all-around different type of events, like rather than your general like red zone fight. We'll see. Let me know what you guys think though, and I'll catch you next time.